A man who had made peace with silence, never expected a stranger to walk out of the dust and change the rhythm of his days. He asked for help with chores, not for a reason to feel again. Yet the moment she reached his gate, something long buried stirred. Billy Harrow finished tying the last wire along the fence as the evening sun stretched, shadows across the dry pasture. 8 years of solitude had carved routine into his bones. Work, quiet, distance from the world. As he turned toward the barn, fresh footprints on the dirt path stopped him. Small, uneven, hesitant. Someone had approached carefully. Near the gate stood a lone woman, still and guarded, her worn deerskin dress telling of miles traveled. She signed her name, Nia, then touched her throat and shook her head. She could not hear. From her pouch she unfolded the weathered paper Billy recognized instantly. His advertisement for a farmhand. He had expected someone local, not a silent Apache traveler with exhaustion in her eyes and resolve in her stance. For a long moment he studied her, weighing habit against instinct. Then without a word he opened the gate. Inside the house she drank water slowly, watching every movement to understand his intent. The quiet between them felt different, shared instead of empty. When he showed her the spare room, she touched the blanket as if testing whether comfort could be trusted. That night, as the last light faded, Billy realized the ranch no longer felt entirely his alone. Morning arrived with a thin veil of mist draped over the ranch, the kind that softened edges and made the world feel suspended between breaths. Billy noticed the change before he even stepped outside. The subtle shift in stillness, the instinct that had kept him safe for years. Nia joined him on the porch, reading the tension in his posture the way she read everything. Through movement, through presence, they found the signs near the barn. A latch slightly misaligned, fresh soil where none should be, 2 sets of tracks circling the property, not passing through but watching. Trouble, quiet but deliberate. Billy's chest tightened with old memories he rarely allowed to surface. Nia crouched beside the prince, her expression calm yet certain. She signed slowly. They'll return. The hours that followed were filled with a different kind of work, checking fences, reinforcing doors, preparing without panic. They moved together with an unspoken rhythm, trust built not from words but from shared vigilance. By afternoon, the distant sound of hooves rolled across the land. 2 riders appeared at the boundary, measuring the ranch with the confidence of men used to taking what wasn't theirs. Billy stepped forward, shoulders squared, but Nia stood beside him, not behind. Her presence was steady, unafraid, the quiet strength of someone who had survived worse than intimidation. The riders hesitated, reading the message clearly. This place was not unguarded, not easy. After a long moment, they turned their horses and disappeared back into the haze. Silence returned, deeper than before, yet no longer lonely. Billy exhaled slowly, the tension draining from his frame. Nia looked toward him, and for the first time her guarded expression softened into something warm, belonging. That evening, they sat on the porch as the sun slipped behind the ridge, painting the sky in amber and rose. The ranch felt changed, not because danger had passed, but because it was no longer faced alone. Billy realized he had opened the gate for help, but what he had truly let in was companionship, resilience, and the quiet courage of a woman who navigated the world without sound, yet heard more than most. As night settled, the house held a calm that felt earned. 2 lives, once shaped by loss and wandering, had found a shared horizon. And in the steady hush of the frontier, Billy understood that the greatest change had not come from the strangers who rode away, but from the woman who stayed.